I'm here in Accra in Ghana, where many people struggle to earn enough money to feed their families. Thousands of mothers are forced to leave their children in search of work, leaving them to fend for themselves. This is the Virtuous Women's Bakery, supported by Comic Relief. It gives mothers a lifeline. Not only does it teach these mums how to bake so they can earn a living, it also solves the problem of childcare by offering a safe place for their children during the day. 65-year-old Auntie Sarah set the bakery up 7 years ago.
Most of the mothers, they are single parents.
Yes.
And most of them too, they are widows. To cater for about 2-3 children, it's very hard.
Yeah. And what products do you bake here?
We did bread, scones, and cake.
But today, it's bread on the menu. The ingredients are weighed here at the bakery, but the mixing and kneading is done at a public mixer down the road that is shared by the whole community. They've got this huge mixer, but this one, it doesn't move by itself, so they're kind of moving it around manually. When the dough is mixed and kneaded, the women take it back to the bakery to shape it. And when baked, the women go and sell the bread.
Tap! Bread hot, 5,000.
A rectangle.
Not only does the bakery offer these children a safe haven, but an education too. With the small profits, the women of the bakery have invested in a nursery teacher.
My plans are to bring the children up so that in the future they will stand somewhere.
Not so much the small one, yeah. Before working at the Virtuous Women's Bakery, these women struggled to provide for their children. Now they have an income and a place where their children can get an education.
Je blodone she kweni bia me wahami. She kecho blodone no bia ne me na ke ishin le fe fine. Agbene me na ke wa me ho.
But there are still thousands of mums desperately in need of work, and you can help. Just text the word BAKE to 70005. Text costs £5 plus your standard network message charge, and £5 per text goes to Comic Relief. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. For full terms and conditions and more information, go to bbc.co.uk/Red Nose Day. In Ghana, Comic Relief supports a whole range of projects, and some of them involve baking. And I'm here to see how the money you raise is changing lives. Supported by Comic Relief, the Grace School in Zurangu was set up by AfriKids. They provide vulnerable children from some of the poorest communities with an education and a safe place from what could be an alternative life on the streets.
There are kids who have never, there are even adults who have never been to school, they've never ever stepped into a classroom. So education is seen as one of the alternatives out of extreme levels of poverty in our part of the world.
And no one knows that better than 14-year-old Maxwell. Along with hundreds of children, he worked every day at the busy bus depot. Many of these children have grown up without guidance or protection, and the only childhood they have known has been on the streets. The children wait in hope of lorries coming in, working manual labour unloading their heavy goods, in a desperate attempt to make a living.
It was hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't also like it.
You won't work here anymore?
No.
And by night, it's a dangerous place for the children, who call this place home. Where are your parents? Yeah? Is that far away?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're here by yourself, on your own?
Yes.
Yes. Separated from their parents and sleeping in wrecks of cars, old boxes or whatever they can find, these children often work overnight, making it impossible to get an education. But with your help, there is a way out. By donating money to Comic Relief, we can work to get these children off the streets and into school. For the lucky ones, not only are they learning maths, English and sciences, but baking is on the curriculum too.
You can break the eggs here.
And it's only possible because the school has invested in their very first oven.
This oven is fabulous. They've obviously got the little stove there, which we've all kind of seen camping, that kind of thing. But then there's this box where they put the cakes inside with heat on top, and they bake the cakes that way.
By going to the Grey School, the children have the prospect of a different future.
It's very inspiring. We have kids here who never thought there could be anything, who now are bold and confident to say, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a doctor.
The money you gave last Red Nose Day has supported these children to get an education. But this year, £5 could provide exercise books for 5 street children, giving them one of the essential tools they need to go to school. All you have to do is pick up the phone and text the word BAKE to 70005. Text costs £5 plus your standard network message charge, and £5 goes straight to Comic Relief. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. For full terms and conditions and more information, go to bbc.co.uk/rednoseday. Every penny really does make a difference. I'm in Ghana to find out more about my favourite ingredient, chocolate.
When you're standing there melting that chocolate for the ganache or whipping up some chocolate buttercream, do you ever think about the people that make this chocolate happen?
Ghana is the second largest producer of cocoa in the world, harvesting about 1.5 tons a year, making up to 20% of the world's chocolate market. Chocolate is big money business, but those who farm it don't always get a fair price for their produce, and they're the ones that need it the most. This is where Comic Relief comes in. By supporting organisations such as the Kwapa Cocoa Cooperative, farmers like Samuel can command a fair price for their cocoa, which in turn radically improves lives.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Nice to meet you.
This is
it?
cocoa pod.
This is the cocoa
The
pod.
ripe one. We use this money to just educate our children, feed them, clothe them, and many others.
So all together, you've got this
Company,
you're all united, so
Yes,
you have
we
a
are
much
united. We are
stronger
very-
voice all together, and you'll be able to command much higher prices.
Exactly. It's very sweet.
Oh, yeah.
It's very sweet.
This is very good.
Very, very good. Very good.
In the past, Samuel, his son Paul and his family used to rely on the local stream for their drinking water.
Me ba no yare o yare no na yare a se o yare o wie.
But being part of the Kwapa Cocoa Cooperative means they have been able to buy a water pump for the village.
Enso no de na enye kora. Nti pipe ne ba ha na de aboa yem pa. E ma mofra no first na no mo yare conversion no say so ate kora.
Kuyapa ma ka ya setra mu no ka yenim ne ebesi. Because ba ko yare no kuyapa ane boa yi. Nti san ka yehu se kuyapa na ma ka yenim ne a ebesi.
With your support, projects like Kwapa Cocoa can help many more farmers earn their rightful living and change their lives for the better. And donating couldn't be easier. Just pick up the phone and text the word BAKE to 70005. Text costs £5 plus your standard network message charge, and £5 per text goes to Comic Relief. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. For full terms and conditions and more information, go to bbc.co.uk/Red Nose Day. Every penny really does make a difference. Can you hear that noise? It's the sound of African killer bees making this honey. And even though they're called killer bees, in northern Ghana, they're actually saving lives. Farmers in this dry and arid region depend on the success of their agricultural crops to survive. But drought can mean many lose their lives.
Basically, rural communities in this part of the country have nothing to live on. The barns are dry because they've already eaten everything. Everything has been sold. There is nothing to harvest. There is no water. So everything is dry.
But the project Tree Aid, with Comic Relief's help, is helping people here harvest honey so they can sell it during the dry months. In the dry season, Kolpaka, a widow with 5 children to feed, was forced to work on the dangerous gold mines. But with the help of Comic Relief, she has been farming bees in her back garden.
So this is a working hive.
Ba you see am now.
Yeah.
But did that pile me benia. Te wo kala gbi. Ya gbi ma ke do na ya kwa zi an. Ba na dui. Se ngwa wa ntana. Yi si wa ngwa. Du ma ke zoko ko.
An African bee sting can be very painful, so the protective suits, which Comic Relief money helps to pay for, are crucial to enable these farmers to extract the honey safely. Having left the honeycombs to drain overnight, Kolpaka bottles it up for sale.
It's really rich and creamy and this gorgeous sort of caramelly flavour to it. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Armed with her fresh honey, Kolpaka heads off to market to sell it.
So nana pa ze akam tom sira pura. Da pa mahtem. So baba ambela me ba kyakariya le bananyang wala ba dahalaka la kala aso matel.
So much more that can be done. Hopefully, Comic Relief will come in again and keep on helping up.
The honey business here is crucial to many families in their battle against hunger. To help make sure more families can make enough money to keep their kids safe, please text the word BAKE to 70005. Text costs £5 plus your standard network message charge, and £5 per text goes to Comic Relief. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. For full terms and conditions and more information, go to bbc.co.uk/Red Nose Day.